In 2025, recent floods in Southeast Asia caused over 1,300 deaths and more than $20 billion in damage. And what's shocking is this. Many of these floods don't start with extreme rainfall. They start when a single street drain gets clogged. Hi, my name is Cindy.
And my name is Ling.
I grew up in Vietnam where seasonal flooding is part of everyday life. During storms, I watched streets flood, not because drains didn't exist, but because they were blocked.
And after studying flooding and infrastructure challenges across different regions, we realized something critical was missing. A simple way to stop flooding before they begin.
Street-level drains are the first line of defense in urban flood systems. When debris like leaves and plastic seals the drain, water has nowhere to go. Even a partially clogged drain can lose up to 70% of its capacity, turning a routine flood into dangerous flooding within minutes.
FlowGuard is a self-cleaning drain cover that prevents flooding at the source by keeping storm drains clear during heavy rain.
It installs just like a standard drain cover, but automatically clears debris when a blockage starts, so water keeps moving when it matters most.
In today's red ocean, cities rely on three solutions. First, traditional drain covers are inexpensive but completely passive. Manual drain cleaning crews can restore flow, but they're labor-intensive, expensive, and dangerous during storms. Flood monitoring and sensor systems detect problems, but they stop there, alerting without any fix.
This is the red ocean, reactive, fragmented, and dependent on human response, where flooding is only addressed only after damage has already begun. FlowGuard was created to break out of this red ocean.
Southeast Asia is one of the fastest growing regions for smart urban drainage, driven by monsoons, rapid urbanization, and smart city investments. The market is projected to reach $237 billion by 2030.
Our blue ocean is the massive group of communities that need flood prevention that's simple, affordable, and deployable drain by drain. Today's red ocean focuses on large municipal governments with high flood control budgets. That market is crowded, slow-moving, and leaves most flood-prone communities underserved.
The first tier includes public works teams and city engineers relying on manual drain cleaning, along with campuses, ports, and industrial parks facing recurring localized flooding. The second tier consists of refusing non-customers, mid-sized cities, private developers, and factories. Existing solutions are too expensive or too complex, forcing them to accept flooding as inevitable. The third and largest includes unexplored non-customers, residential neighborhoods, schools, hospitals, transit hubs, and rapidly urbanizing communities. FlowGuard unlocks this blue ocean by turning existing drains into active flood prevention infrastructure. This isn't a niche. It's a scalable blue ocean with millions of drains ready to prevent flooding before it starts.
Instead of competing inside the same red ocean, we removed the assumption that flooding should be handled only after it starts. We reduced the need for dangerous emergency manual labor during storms, and most importantly, we create something the industry never offered before, an automated self-cleaning drain cover.
Here's how it works. At the surface, there is a reinforced stainless steel grate identical to standard street infrastructure. Below that, a sealed gear motor drives a rotating ring with an industrial ladder brush positioned against the grate's underside. During rain, water level sensors monitor the drainage. If rising water signals a clog, the system activates briefly. The brush sweeps across the grate's underside, breaking the debris seal. Rain and gravity wash debris into a side collection basket, restoring the flow. Debris is collected in a removable basket that's empty during routine maintenance. Basket sizes can be adjusted based on debris profile of a specific location. In rare extreme cases such as a large branch, the system attempts a cleaning cycle. If flow does not improve, it defaults to passive grate behavior, functioning like a standard drain. It never increases blockage risk. That reliability is critical at scale.
A sealed rechargeable battery powers a unit for months between checks. All electronics are weather sealed for constant exposure to water, grit, UV, and monsoon rain. Additionally, every component, including brush, motor, battery, and basket, is modular. FlowGuard is engineered as long-term infrastructure, not a temporary device. This is what makes FlowGuard fundamentally different. Traditional drain covers are cheap but passive. Manual cleaning is effective but dangerous and expensive. Monitoring systems provide data but stops at alerts. FlowGuard is the only solution that combines detection and action in one system, keeping drains clear automatically, improving worker safety, and stopping flooding before it starts. By shifting flood prevention from reactive labor to automated infrastructure, FlowGuard unlocks an entirely new blue ocean, one where every drain can actively protect the city.
FlowGuard is full of standardized flood prevention product to municipalities, public works, and infrastructure owners. We begin in Southeast Asia, starting with flood-prone smart cities like Ho Chi Minh City, Jakarta, and Bangkok. Year 1 focuses on pilots using early grant and seed funding, manufacturing 50 to 100 units for real-world validation. By years 2 and 3, we scale into commercial sales, reaching break-even through municipal and developer adoption. By years 4 and 5, FlowGuard scales to thousands of units annually, driven by repeat citywide deployment.
We validated the problem and demand with public work officials in Ho Chi Minh City. Their feedbacks were that clogged drains are a major cause of flooding during heavy rain, and a solution that prevents blockages before they happen would significantly reduce emergency calls. We're using that input to refine our prototype and plan our pilot outreach. This is a real need confirmed by the people who deal with it daily. Our vision is simple:
Keep drains flowing
and prevent floods before they start with FlowGuard.